He was threatening. He was saying he'd make sure niggas' kids won't grow with a gun.
Yeah.
Saying he fucked niggas' wives and all that. You can't say shit like that.
Nah.
And then think people look at you as a saint and something happened to you. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, let's not forget who he's saying to though. To his home, you know what I mean? You talking back to the people at home, you know what I mean? That watch you grow up from a kid.
You gotta feel how New York was feeling at the time.
Like, dang, nigga, we bred you, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
It's so like, damn, you just switched up and saying focus off of one accusation. Welcome to the ALLGAS podcast. It's your host, D. Gully the God, Marley P.
Already,
GQ.
Yeah.
We're in the building, of course, yes. And we got a topic to talk about as we were speaking. Tupac or DMX? We're going to start off like that. We're going to get straight into it. And like I said, my personal opinion, I believe DMX is better than Tupac Shakur. And I have my reasons. We got to get into it. I'm going to say...
I guess he got his reasons.
For one, DMX always represented where he's from. Kept it solid. No matter where he was at.
Always.
No matter what the industry portrayed him to be, DMX is for the people.
Always, you're right.
He gave the same energy. He was always gritty with it, but it was pure. You know what I'm saying? Whether he's spitting pain or ready to bust your head open on some shit, he was always keeping it original.
And Tupac what?
No. Tupac is a good artist. I like the image that they portrayed, the message that he was giving out.
Yeah.
But when we talk about Tupac,
he was a character.
You got five different people.
You got different personalities. On top of that, you got different like personas, like he was saying. And you feel me? Like on top of that, people also only go off of record sales and who was the hottest. You know, feel me? Who was on TV the most. But people forget that like DMX literally had a whole Rough Riders?
Platinum. It's had platinum albums. Every album DMX dropped was platinum.
What like? Come
on.
on.
The industry ain't gonna portray that part. They gonna tell you
some of the best lyrics, some of the best artists.
Don't get me wrong, Tupac is a great artist.
Yeah.
From him. But when it comes to his comparison with DMX is gonna be on top because, like I was saying about the Biggie Smalls and the Tupac comparisons. Tupac been in the game for a minute before Biggie Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
And so for the fact that Biggie Smalls is even in the same topic of discussion with Tupac, as far as like the top 5 rappers or the greatest rappers or whatever, Biggie Smalls kept it solid, kept it original, took niggas from his hood, his block, and put them on.
I got
Tupac didn't do that.
That's the same Tupac.
Maybe switched on New York.
Maybe Tupac didn't have the same story.
Nobody had the same story.
Yeah.
But
what is the story?
Chances. You know, like,
honestly,
remember, Tupac came out with Digital Underground.
Yeah.
Humpty Dumpty had us dancing and happy shit.
Yeah.
He was always a political person. He was always for his peoples with the revolutionary shit. His mom was a Black Panther.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah.
But when Suge Knight bailed Tupac out of jail, remember they started to say he had a rape charge. I don't believe that's true personally. It's the media shit.
Yeah.
But they say Suge Knight bailed him out of jail, told him to come to death row, and next thing you know, Tupac was from LA. Fuck New York, fuck Bad Boy, this and that.
Why was it fuck New York when nobody trying to get him out?
Because he thought when Pac got shot at Quad Studio, if everybody know, Quad Studio is a real famous recording studio in New York City. And that's the studio that Tupac got shot in. He got shot the first time in New York.
Yeah.
And he thought somebody from Bad Boy set him up. Because Biggie and Junior Mafia was at the studio.
At the same time.
But Pac was going to meet them.
Yeah.
Biggie and Pac was cool at the time. He was in the studio.
He got robbed.
On his way up in the elevator in the hallway, niggas robbed him and
shot him.
And Pac was trying to get his shit up, so they shot him.
Yeah.
And Pac, he just know, he like, yo,
which
one of y'all niggas set me up, which when you shot me, it was a Bad Boy. It had to be somebody from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Then it went from, okay, we beef with Bad Boy.
So we beef with the East Coast.
So we beef with New York. So we beef with the whole East Coast.
East Coast. They fuck the whole East Coast.
The whole East Coast, West Coast was to sell magazines.
Yeah.
The magazines made more money off than anything. Articles.
And see, being young, you're not thinking about it. See, like,
Right, exactly. You like,
Yeah,
shoot, I'm on the East Coast, nigga, shoot, that's my side.
Tupac said, fuck me.
Exactly.
And that's what it was. And then Pac, everybody know like Pac. Everybody like, let Pac rest in peace. They act like Pac wasn't he was outside. He was with the shit. He was causing wreck too.
He was most wanted. Don't
Pac,
forget.
hip hop is hip hop. Let's not forget. Hip hop is a competitive sport, right? So, MCing
Which
was
one are you?
battle rapper. That's me.
That's it.
Facts. When Pac said, any of you niggas from New York want to bring it, bring it. We ain't singing with the drama. Fuck you and your mamas. He was threatening. He was saying he'd make sure niggas' kids won't grow with a gun.
Yeah.
Saying he fucked niggas' wives and all that. You can't say shit like that.
Nah.
And then think people look at you as a saint and something happened to you. You get what I'm saying?
First of all, let's not forget who he's saying it to though. To his home, you know what I mean? You talk back to the people at home, you know what I mean? That watch you grow up from a kid.
You gotta feel how New York was feeling at the time.
Like, dang, nigga, we bred you, nigga. Like, you know what I mean?
It's so like that. You just switched up and saying fuckers off of one accusation. You think these motherfuckers had something to do with you getting shot, which is just regular. It was just regular street shit.
Yeah.
Because obviously, rappers get robbed. It don't matter. Tupac get robbed. Suge Knight got knocked out playing sign. He was one of the biggest OG niggas in the West Coast, in the game, period.
Exactly.
For real. And he got knocked out at a football game just by regular motherfuckers. Who was
crazy.
So it's like Pac was the type that I'm at this status of fame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no security guard. I ain't
walking
around nobody. I'm Tupac.
True, I got death row behind me. You feel me? Like
niggas in the streets is hungry. They worry about how they go pay their rent next month.
They heard about
Tupac.
Tupac
Kids at the crib crying. They see this nigga Tupac walking by himself, chains in his iced out. One of your chains could feed my family for the next 6 months, nigga.
Get up.
Not only what's in your pocket too. Like.
So it's like it's just average street shit. It ain't about nobody was really like me personally. I don't think about like yo Tupac I still about to slide.
Right.
I just feel like he got caught lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
Oh, it's Tupac. They probably know it's Tupac. They probably seen the nigga chain before they seen his face.
Mm-hmm.
You saying?
Yep.
But
I got him right there.
It's to this Pac that mind state. You can't get mad at Pac though, because obviously I'm saying you in that position. You can't. Nigga get shot. You can't tell nigga how to.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Who else is just as paranoid as not?
Came this close to death, so you like.
Right. Nigga, it's my life or that.
Yeah.
I understand both sides.
Right.
Don't get me wrong.
As far as the beef goes.
I'm not bashing
Tupac.
Tupac.
Into the beef.
Yeah.
None of that. It ain't bashing the West Coast. Everybody all got
Tupac
love
was a hell of an artist,
out there and for the West Coast. But when it comes to the DMX and the Tupac comparisons, with me, it's DMX.
It's DMX.
Dog Man X. You know what I'm saying? RP, both of them.
For the fact that
but DMX is a motherfucking icon.
Exactly. For
to
the fact
me. And I do music, everybody know that. So my influences growing up, I listen to all music. But I grew up listening to East Coast New York music, which is the 90s shit. From Mobb Deep to Noriega and Capone, the Blocks, motherfucking Rough Riders, Busta Rhymes, LL, Cannabis. I could go on forever. Wu-Tang, you feel me? I grew up on that era. So it's like, my mom's, she was playing all the West Coast shit. My pops was playing the East Coast. I grew up off of. All my East Coast music I got growing up in styles is from my father. My mother, she was playing a lot of West Coast and down south music, Florida specifically. So I knew about the West Coast music from Dr. Dre, Tupac, Snoop, Q, NWA. I'm talking about Florida back when Uncle Luke and the 2 Live Crew, Trick Daddy, Trina, and them days, Slip and Slide days. So feel me? I'm in tune with hip hop all over, not just one coast, one side, one lane. It's a culture. Hip hop is a culture. So you can't just look at it from one coast.
Point of view.
You gotta look at it as a whole, as a culture, and understand. We all talk about the same shit, but just from our perspective. We all talk about our struggle and how we want to make it out, but it's just different lingo, different slang, in different areas.
It's affecting everybody in different ways.
It's all hip hop, and I'm a lyricist, MC, and I'm known for the culture. And I could say hip hop and rap is 2 different things.
Definitely.
I'm gonna state that out for the people who don't know. I'm gonna break this down one time for the people who don't know. When you consider yourself a hip hop artist and you consider yourself a rapper, that's 2 different things. A rapper to me is a gimmick. Rap is a gimmick. Hip hop is a culture. So you can be a rapper. Somebody's gonna tell you to put these clothes on, put this chain on.
You gotta look a certain way.
Talk about this topic, and we're gonna pay you. hip hop artist is gonna do shit for the culture, which is
Go against the whole
MCing,
goddamn grind.
DJing, breakdancing, and graffiti. You feel me?
Those are all
It's a
elements.
culture. It's a culture that started in the streets. So it was for the people. When I say for the streets, I mean by the people, for the people. Industry came through and made hip hop artists, MCs, to rappers. You know what I'm saying?
They basically monetize hip hop.
So when you say you're a rapper, make sure you understand the culture, make sure you contribute to the culture and respect the culture. Because a lot of people, a lot of rappers, hip hop artists in this game, they take the culture for granted. They take the culture and reap the benefits of it and don't give back to the culture, don't understand it, don't have respect for it. And like I said, it's a lifestyle. So you say you're a hip hop artist, it's understand all the new artists coming up.
If you're a hip
have
hop
respect
artist,
for
you're not a
hip-hop.
rapper. That's the difference. If you're an artist, you're not a rapper. Like you said, a rapper is a gimmick. It's another label they just threw on top. You know, for me. But an actual artist, you paint pictures, you give a vision. You know, for me, it's different. You put more into the
Giving your vision.
Exactly.
Exactly. See,
Your story,
facts. Marley
your
said it.
love.
Marley said it. You're giving your vision. Like I said, because we all talk about the same shit at the end of the day. We all talk about our struggle.
Yeah.
And we all want the same goal to make it out of the hood.
Right.
And take care of our family, whatever. So it's like,
How you gonna do it?
how you gonna do it? I don't believe there's no such thing as a whack genre of hip hop. Because hip hop is one genre, but they separated to where we gotta call it hip hop. East Coast hip hop, West Coast hip hop, down south hip hop. It's just hip hop.
All right.
You feel me? And once you understand, like, okay, the West Coast, they talk about 6'4s, they rocking Chuck Taylors and Dickie suits, and they was talking about the shit that they probably went through that day.
Exactly.
Like gang banging and shit over there. So they
What's
probably
the
went
gangsta
outside,
punk? You know what I mean? Hey.
got to some shit that day. Like Ice Cube, for example, he made the song "Today Was a Good Day."
Yep.
That
Well,
motherfucker probably woke up, lived everything he rapped in that song that one day, and just said, "Yo, this is my life every day."
Oh, like Nate Dogg and Warren G.
You
You
feel
know
me?
what
Exactly. Regulators.
Regulators.
Shit
Real
like that
gangsta
happens.
punk,
And that's the purpose of what I was speaking to earlier.
Yeah.
How even Nate Dogg and Warren G, they were statuses where they was at with their fame, got robbed.
Straight up and
You
down.
feel me?
By
He said he
Tupac.
was rolling dice, or he say shooting dice with his homies on 21 Street, and niggas ran down and robbed him for a chain and all that. And not saying that don't make him soft. He put that shit in the song, like nigga, like, basically saying like nigga, don't matter who you with, I'm gangsta, I'm Warren G, nigga.
You still anybody can get
But
ran down.
nigga,
I feel like
watch out, cause shit is wicked out here. You feel me?
Yeah.
He painted a picture about where they at
That was back then.
down south when they was talking about.
Hold on,
We riding,
before you get too far on that same subject, I feel like they got robbed more than just for their status, or just for that in the situation in the song, but like they got robbed for their status a lot. You know what I mean? A lot of rappers got overlooked, or matter of fact, not overlooked, downgraded once Tupac came in with Death Row. You know, they stopped looking at a lot of other rappers. You know what I mean?
No, I feel like
he
when Pac came to Death Row,
didn't really,
Tupac was the face of Death Row.
but he was also the face of the West Coast.
No, but before, no, he wasn't. He wasn't.
What? Not when he first came, but yes, Tupac
The
is
face
the
of the West Coast.
When you speak of the West Coast, now you
NWA
speak
was
of
out
two.
before
Okay, you're right.
Death Row even started.
But you're
so
right,
you
but-
can't say he. You got to think about Too Short.
Oh,
I know. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about the Tupac era, though. You know, from his era when he got over there, Tupac was literally became the face
Of
of
Death
West.
Row, not the West Coast. He came icon out there, a West Coast legend, but he was never
When
like
you
just
spoke
the
of
face.
West Coast, you spoke of Death Row, and I promise you.
No, I'm speaking of
Yeah,
West Coast as
yeah,
in
okay,
California,
okay, I was
cause
gonna say,
not
yeah,
just
yeah, I was gonna
one
say.
part in Cali. Mind you,
Yeah.
it's the Bay Area.
I
You
know, that's
got
what I'm
Long
saying.
Beach, South Central. You got Compton.
But even
But
to
that's
this
all
day,
California, mind you. But I was saying that we say NWA was
I
out
know that-
Easy
exactly. I know they was out. Yeah.
way before. Remember, Dr. Dre was with
Right.
NWA.
Yeah.
He the one who started Death Row with Suge Knight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? After Easy them niggas.
That's what I'm saying,
broke up,
like, that-
Dr. Dre linked up with Suge and they started Death
That's
Row.
what I'm saying. Tupac was after not after the era, but it was like he was a little bit later on. With, like I said,
That Easy NWA was out in the 80s.
yeah.
Pocket come out to the 90s. On
That's
Death
what I
Row.
say. He came. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying he came out after.
That's what I said. He was the face of Death Row. I was
Yeah.
saying now he might be the face of West Coast
When you
now
speak
because
of-
everybody talk about Pac. Everybody say he was the best rapper.
But I'm saying, you know how it was the West Coast and the East Coast beef.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the face over there? Tupac was the headline, always.
But me
Yeah, as far as the
me
beef
growing
goes,
up-
yeah, but we talking about.
That's all I'm talking.
Oh yeah, as far as the beef, yeah, as
that's
far
what-
as the East
It's-
Coast, West Coast,
it's
beef, I
crazy
agree.
because me growing up, I never really, I knew he went over there to do music, but I never considered him as a West Coast.
Even it's an interview. Even MC8 Everybody know MC8, a real West Coast legend.
Sometimes you gotta love them from a distance and understand the love from the business. The hugs and the kisses could easily escalate to the distance. I keep the peace, but if it's beef, nigga, then it's collision. Speak up, nigga. Mumble rappers is dumb in the vision. So I contact the son that was humble with wisdom. The guard back in the booth, bars the strongest to prison from the start. Thugging as you, really, this shit was wicked. So mama love, pray for me. She know the streets ain't the place to be, but I keep the heat faithfully. They can't compete or relate to me. These rappers is sheep, let's eat, cause on the beat they all pray to me. I guess that's why they stay away from me. But I ain't tripping, I'm plotting on getting dough like the bakeries. Niggas know ain't nothing fake with me. I'm from the rock and I'm rock solid, really ain't nothing breaking me. Manage your time, handle my nine. Now the nigga switched on me, couldn't handle the grind. You can ask my big homie, I was managing fine. All I wanted was support, cause my plan was divine. But they didn't see the visual. Kept my eyes on the prize, despite all the lies, the hate, and the ridicule. Can't relate to that shit you do. So move it around, you're cool for the clowns you play, and I'm killing you.
If y'all know that song, Straight Up Menace, y'all seen,
I'm not too.
What's the movie?
I haven't heard it, I'm not.
What's the Old Dog?
Don't Be a Menace.
Nah, that's
the
funny version. Menace to Society, I'm
Menace
bugging.
Society, yeah.
That's MC8 is the nigga who was with.
Yeah.
But he's a rapper. MC8 was in Menace to Society.
Mm-hmm. He did actual rap.
He did an interview. He was even saying Tupac shouldn't have came over there where they're from and adapted to this gang culture like Suge Knight put in his head.
Right.
Mind you, Suge Knight was affiliated with Pyrus, the Bloods over there.
Mm-hmm.
Tupac went over there and started doing
Literally
West Side shit and got that thug life shit because Suge Knight told him, "Oh, listen, we West Coast gangster. It's gangster rap. You be gangster."
Yeah.
After that happened, okay, now you got you in the stream.
Exactly. They
So now,
that
I feel like Suge was in Pac ear saying, "We about to start this shit. We about to keep this heat going."
Right.
Because at the time, me personally, mind you, the East Coast, everybody know hip hop started on the East Coast.
Yeah.
But the East Coast got quiet for a while. Death Row was running the game.
Mm-hmm.
The West Coast was making noise at the time.
Where did that funky shit start?
G-Funk,
Funk?
that's what the
That's
whole,
what's Nate Dogg and
Nate Dogg started, G-Funk started with Warren G, Nate Dogg, and Snoop Dogg.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Long Beach niggas.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cruising down in my six.
That's where the whole G-Funk came in.
Right.
Snoop Dogg brought G-Funk to Death Row.
Yes.
Snoop Dogg, I believe Snoop Dogg and fucking Warren G is cousins. Snoop Dogg and Daz is cousins. Daz from Dog Pound and Snoop Dogg is blood cousins. And I believe Warren G and Snoop Dogg is blood cousins. So that's nothing with Snoop. You see what I'm saying? He put his niggas on, his family that he was in the hood with.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't go be like, I'm about to go to New York or Jersey or Philly to go sign some new niggas and bring them over here and make them do what we do.
Right at the crib.
You feel me?
He kept it at home.
But what I was getting to say, the West Coast had the game a lot. And I kind of feel like they didn't want to feel like they go to their spot when the East Coast is starting to make noise. So they had to use Pac, somebody from the East Coast to destroy East Coast.
Ooh. That's one hell of a tag. I never thought about that one either. But like I said, I never considered Tupac to be from West to even. He went over there to do music.
You think about all the West Coast style. Pac style stands out. Pac had a New York style.
Yeah.
They just made him say it in a West Coast way on West Coast beats.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think about it. Snoop Dogg rapping how even Tupac don't sound like gangster. I mean G-Funk. He don't sound like Ice Cube. He don't sound like Eazy-E.
Mm-hmm.
He's way more lyrical and passionate about his shit when he's rap. Pac is an East Coast nigga from New York.
Period.
He's
Still.
from the mecca of hip hop. So the West Coast should like that. He like, oh, I feel like he like, yo, I don't want to see my shit go down Death Row, the West Coast. I want to see the West Coast be in second place. So I'm gonna bail this nigga out. One of the best niggas from East Coast. I'm gonna get him over here, give him this check, put this chain on his neck, and tell him to say fuck his own peoples and destruct this shit. While I'm over here sitting back.
Collected.
Fuck them niggas.
Keep it going. Yeah. Matter of fact, say you fuck this white. Say fuck these, say fuck everybody. Matter of fact, say fuck their kids. Stop disrespecting kids. Like,
So with that being said,
you going far now. Like you violate niggas that die for some of the shit you was saying. And then they know you as Pop. So they like, this nigga bought that shit. So niggas ain't taking shit like with that. Like Pop making threats to the whole.
They're not coming at you like either.
So with that being said, who you think? It's a conspiracy out there. You didn't feel me that the Pirate Bloods killed Pop. You feel me? Because of the debts that Suge owes.
Nah, that's the thing about that. Everybody know Orlando. I want to say Orlando Jordan. Nigga, the Baby Lane. They call him Baby Lane. He's a Crip nigga. And that's who was supposed to be the one who shot Pac at the fight he was in Vegas. You feel me? That killed Pac because Pac was going around with Death Row, who was supposed to be blood, and Pac got to it with some real Crip niggas. And didn't know nothing about the gang shit. There was no gang shit back in there in the East Coast. It was gangs, but it wasn't Bloods and Crips. We had our own street gangs, you know what I'm saying?
Neighborhood gang shit.
But it was no Bloods and Crips. So when Pac got into that whole Blood and Crip life, and he's a rapper, like niggas see Pac dancing over there, like Humpty Dumpty and shit, giggling and joking. Frail little nigga, you feel me?
With nose ring.
Nah, real shit. So it was like, now you got a bandana in your head,
Throwing
a
up the
couple
West
tattoos,
Coast.
saying thug life and all this shit, screaming on the tracks. It's like, this shit gonna sell, but it's like,
it's not you.
Yeah, it took him so far. And I feel like they had to take out Big because that was the way that this shit was gonna come to a peace with the East and West Coast.
It was gonna be forever
It
shots.
It couldn't be, especially at the time where the height of the beef, East Coast, West Coast, it couldn't be one nigga dying and everything gonna be cool now with the rest of the world. It had to be two kings dying for the people to come together. This shit bigger than this.
Ain't it crazy how that shit this how our society works?
You feel me? And that's another thing with I believe with the labels.
That's all I say.
The labels didn't like the fact that two black niggas from the hood who had nothing came up and had that much power to control two coasts of one country.
This is like what NWA.
You know how many followers, not just in New York, on the East Coast, that Biggie Smalls had? How many followers on the West Coast that Pac had? On both sides, it was niggas on the West Coast voting for the East Coast.
Right.
They didn't tell you that part. It was niggas on the East Coast voting for the West Coast.
Right.
But they was gonna make it seem like, cause that's unity stuff. And they was like, nah, we East Coast, but we still fucking the West Coast. So everybody ain't bad. They ain't showing that part though. They just showing the part where it's like, yo, fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas.
That's what I want to touch on too, since we on the power when it comes behind hip hop. Like, you could run a country if you really wanted to.
This how
Hip hop,
had that
the
one
culture
song
of hip hop,
they
need our
banned
own
from
union.
performing.
We need our own union.
Like,
For all our OGs in hip hop.
if you get the right following, the right bandwagon going on, you talking the right shit, I'm telling you. And then you start speaking them facts and pointing that finger, it'll put a target on your back. But it shows you like.
It shows the power of your voice. Like, it shows the power that one person has in their voice, the power of music, the power of sound, the energy that it has. To if you could go in the studio and put an instrumental on and rap some words over it to where it touched thousands of millions of people and they relate to you, and you one person, you created these thoughts in your head and made it to reality to where you're like, yo, everybody like, yo, I feel that, I relate to that.
Exactly.
That's the power of hip hop, the power of voice. So imagine if 30 motherfuckers doing the same shit on the same page. Imagine it's 50 motherfuckers, 200.
Exactly.
You feel me? Hip hop is one of the most copied and imitated genres of music in this world. I say this world. You go overseas, hip hop started in the Bronx.
Have a whole
Bronx,
K-pop.
New York. Hip hop started. Now you have rappers that never been to
the country at all.
America, let alone
the
Mecca of hip hop. That's when you rap. You got Chinese rappers, Ireland rappers,
Korean.
You got Africa rappers. You got rappers in Africa. That's really
UK. You got
hip hop. You feel me? So it's like now it's not just a hood thing. It's a universal.
Where Iggy came from, Australia.
Australia rappers.
Right.
You feel me? And that's just how powerful hip hop is, and that just shows how
Hispanic.
it's easy to take this culture and imitate it and milk it. So not get it back. It's easy,
and they
but
still
it's dangerous.
want to call us the greatest people of all time.
So who do y'all think right now is the leader? Like I say, like the top 2 leaders of hip hop. You ain't gotta say from the East Coast or West Coast. Y'all just put some names out there right now.
The top 2 leaders of hip hop. What do you mean by leaders?
I say leaders like how big and Pac
like
was.
Influential wise. I'm gonna say for one, and I'm gonna say this with pride, because a lot of niggas be hating on this man for no reason, and you ask them why, they can't give a reason. And I'm saying this personally because a lot of people be speaking and hating on Jay-Z for the fact of who the fuck he is. But Jay-Z is one of the most iconic, metaphorical MCs that ever fucking touched the mic. Jay-Z's a fucking genius.
I'll definitely say that one.
And he did a lot of shit for the whole culture.
Mine right now.
For the whole culture of hip hop. I'm gonna say Jay-Z. He looked out for generations of artists after him, generations of artists that was with him, and generations of artists that was before him.
Right.
So when you look at that, you gotta look at the culture.
These motherfuckers, I got. Yeah, like I say, you say Jay-Z. I give it to Jay-Z. Jay-Z is one of those.
So
people.
we get good top 3.
And my second one,
yeah, you got 2 outside.
I got Lil Wayne.
Okay, yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna smile at you when I say that. Outkast.
Yes. Okay. That's one of mine. All right, I already gonna say it, yeah.
But like the new, to me, right now, leading right now.
I can't say Outkast.
You can't. Hold on. We gonna go back to that.
Yeah.
We gonna go back to that because right now, I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah.
J. Cole. You get what I'm saying?
See, J. Cole is mine first one.
He has the people.
Yes, he got
and
the
then
people.
you got Kendrick. Kendrick has the people.
Okay, I ain't gonna say Kendrick got the people.
Man, Kendrick do got the
Listen,
people.
Kendrick, K-Dot got the people.
Because first of all,
K-Dot got the people.
How you? I'm still on that King of New York. I'm still on that King of New York thing. You ain't got the people because you ain't.
I disagree on that whole King of New York shit. Everybody know he ain't the king. But that line, when he explained himself after that, I still don't like the line.
That's what I said. I don't like that.
I'm gonna explain why. The Control song. I'm gonna explain why I like that verse, because it's controversial. Because I feel like if any artist from New York would have hopped on the track and said, "I'm the king of the West Coast" or the king of Cali, they wouldn't have took it as hip hop friendly as we took it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because only a certain
I feel like it would have
rappers responded to Kendrick
made
Lamar.
it to be East Coast West Coast beef again.
Exactly.
If anybody, that just be personal. I feel like if any rapper, because mind y'all, the West Coast niggas, they got pride.
Say Pat would have did that. Because Pat
New York,
responded to Kendrick.
I'm gonna explain. New York is divided. We have New York pride. Like it's like New York can talk shit about New Yorkers, but once somebody else outside New York say something about New York, we all in the West.
Man, fuck you.
The West Coast niggas, it's not like that. They got unity. They don't scream California long, they scream West Coast.
Exactly.
We don't scream East Coast. We scream New York,
Harlem,
Philly, Jersey. Even when we in New York, they divided by the boroughs.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's not like
Brooklyn, BX, screaming Brownsville.
Even in the South though, that's what I feel like. Us artists, we fell out because of unity as far as the game. The South always had unity, and I feel like them not having they shine in the game in the beginning. They understood that hunger, and okay, these niggas ain't fucking with us, so we gonna fuck with us.
Yeah.
So that's why I got respect for the South music.
That's why I say Outkast is one of the You gotta understand how I grew up and where I.
I don't say I grew up.
I know. And I say Outkast. I couldn't say they was the I say they was most influential in our generation. Yeah. Because a lot of these generations don't even know what the fuck Andre 3000 is outside of movies.
Or even Bad Boy. Yeah, is that right now?
A lot of people don't know who Big Boy is.
Big Boy. I didn't say Bad Boy. Yeah. But Big Boy.
They know, a lot of people know Andre 3000 more than they know Big Boy. So when you speak of Outkast, you gotta know it's two people. We know about Outkast.
And then you got the whole Dungeon
family.
So that's why I was like, that I feel like Outkast, that was the most influential for our generation. I say Jay-Z because Jay-Z, that's why I specifically point out he was doing shit for the generation before him, with him, and after him.
Right.
Not saying Outkast not doing shit. I don't know what they doing, because Andre 3000 the most humblest nigga. He'd probably be sending 1,000 kids to school every year. We might not know nobody because he would never speak on it. Just like Jay-Z. Jay-Z doing a lot of shit that he don't speak on, we find out because the media put it.
Right.
Jay-Z never brag about nothing. You feel me? That he did for artists in the game. For even J. Cole, I say J. Cole, one of the most influential rappers. Jay-Z signed him.
I already know,
yeah.
You feel me? And that just shows how J. Cole has influenced by Jay-Z.
Me personally, I would say,
you know what I'm saying?
Kanye.
And J. Cole he's this generation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say Jay-Z is one of the most influential, because if us right now could be like, yo, J. Cole, we all agree that J. Cole is one of the nicest in this generation. I even say that. So we all agree with that.
Yeah.
So for J. Cole to look up to Jay-Z, how we look up to Jay-Z, and still be influential to the generation of kids and listeners, it is that just shows you how much influence Jay-Z has. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Even Kanye.
That's what I say, Kanye.
Kanye under Jay-Z.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Kanye West is one of the most genius, influential
Yeah,
people in music. I ain't gonna say
but
hip
you gotta
hop.
say, but just like Kanye under Jay-Z, I mean, J. Cole came from right under Jay-Z too.
But Kanye literally did.
But man, it's
Kanye
two
was a
different.
producer.
Kanye came in at a different era with
Yeah.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jay-Z's CEO status at this point with J. Cole came around.
Exactly.
He was still artist mode.
Right.
He was CEO, but he was still grinding.
Right.
Grind mode when Beans and them came around,
Exactly.
when Kanye West hopped on board with making them beats, nigga.
Yeah.
Yes.
They was all in hungry.
He had just Kanye had just
But now Jay-Z up now, and she's like, shit. Not saying he's lazy, he's just like, shit, I'm where I want to be now.
What do I got?
Because his money is really making money.
Yeah.
All right. You know,
So when Jay-Z signed J. Cole, like I said about the influence, and J. Cole, and we spoke, and you say Kendrick not, but I say Kendrick is only before the fact that it was a debate with Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Drake. As far as this generational influence of rapping. Drake is a culture vulture. I say that because
I don't like that.
Drake, like I said, when we was saying about rapping and hip hop, you cannot have a ghostwriter and say you're an MC. You cannot have nobody else write your rhymes for you.
So somebody write Drake's music.
For a while there was.
A lot of his music.
For a while there was. It was like stripping down. Now all this like commercial music he making nowadays, you know what I mean?
Y'all know that every time a new artist come out, like, who's the number one groupie on their song? Then he'd take their song and then shit on the artist.
Drake.
You feel me?
Straight up.
I ain't know. I always thought Drake wrote his old shit.
Nah, remember that he can't.
See, I don't be on it. Like
hip hop. I'm on. I can tell you. I told you
Yeah.
it's culture. So I'm deep into the culture.
Y'all know who introduced Kendrick Lamar into the Drake, right?
Who?
J. Cole.
J.
Cole put Kendrick Lamar onto Drake, and what happened was it was like a nobody ever knew that. You know what I mean? I recently just found this out off literally.
So you say Kendrick Lamar introduced
J.
Cole introduced K. Dot to Drake.
No, the Dr. Dre.
Oh, Dr. Dre. Oh, Dre.
Yes, that's what I say. I was gonna say Dr. Dre is my second, cause for the fact that Dre's still putting niggas on to this day.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put Dre in the rapper category. I put Dre as one of the most producers.
Yeah,
you're right.
Like,
but
because
Drake
as
was
far as rap goes, Dre wasn't even rapping his raps. On NWA, Ice Cube was writing all NWA music. So,
but I'm saying like, as far as hip hop influential right now, Dre is putting niggas on. You're like he
but you can say put niggas on. But when you say influential, you gotta be like, influence meaning I want to be like you. Not
well,
how many people you put on.
NWA was not a group that niggas want to be like.
Oh, this nigga made me wanna.
Yeah.
NWA wasn't a group of niggas want to be like. It's just past his era.
And there was a group, not Dr. Dre. They about NWA is an influential
I understand
group,
that.
not Dr. Dre as a solo artist.
Well, Dr. Dre by himself, even as a solo
Dr. Dre
artist.
never wrote, even Eminem was writing a lot of, you know the whole
I know,
about Dre song?
Yeah,
Eminem wrote Dr. Dre's whole verse on that song.
I understand that, no doubt. That's nothing.
So that's what I'm saying. When it comes to having somebody write your rhymes,
yeah,
I'm
not cool with that.
respect
You're right,
you as an
understood.
MC. You might be a good rapper now because somebody put an image on you.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's why when Eazy-E did that, cruising down the street in my 6'4",
he ain't right there.
Ice Cube wrote that whole song, but they was like, yo, they so real. They like, nigga, we ain't got shit. You a nigga that's around in our cypher that got a fucking 6'4", that got the money to buy this shit.
Right.
So they like,
you right.
They didn't put an image on Eazy-E. They put the music on him. They tried to take his image and put it in the game because he was really about that shit.
Right.
That's why Eazy-E funded the whole NWA.
I already know.
His dope money.
Yeah, straight dope money.
Was the producer. Ice Cube was the ghostwriter. Right.
Understood, no doubt. But I'm saying, as far as like
MC Ren was Eazy-E's little homie in the streets. He brought him into the game, and DJ Yella he was DJing with Dr. Dre at the club.
Man, come on, that shit crazy.
So who's the rapper? Not Dre. Who Ice Cube should get all the credit for NWA if you want to talk about influential.
But I'm saying like in general, like Dr. Dre, he has rap. He was a rapper, and he.
But who was saying like, yo, I want to be like Dre?
The niggas is getting signed to him. They want to be like, even Kendrick Lamar said it in his song before.
What name 5 artists that's signed with Dr. Dre in this generation right now? Not 50, not Eminem, not The Game. But that's our generation.
Okay,
that's 15 plus years.
I just,
Name an artist that's out right now within the last 5 years that Dre signed, that's in the game right now, that oh, Dre, yeah, the Dre signed besides Kendrick Lamar.
In the last 5 years, Baby Keem.
I don't know who that is on Crypto.
Okay, all right.
Actually, somebody literally, I know I'm not on camera, but somebody literally just called my phone to brag for like 30 straight minutes about Baby Keem and how awesome he was. Baby Keem is Kendrick Lamar's little cousin.
I didn't know that. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So if he's not influential, we should be. Now, when you think of somebody like...
Keem, he raw though. He a good artist.
So maybe y'all should check him out. And that could be something y'all discuss next.
I don't know exactly who Drake and
yeah, it's nothing against him. We were just saying who... Name Dr. Dre artists that's got signed within the last 5 to 7 years that's influential in the game right now, like besides Kendrick Lamar.
Right.
Because, you feel me? Yeah. When we say influential, we're not talking about how many artists Dr. Dre signed.
See, we don't know all the artists either, because there's a lot of
artists. That's what I'm saying. So who's one of the artists in the
game
game right now that's be like, oh, that's a what? Oh, who it is? Besides, you just say, you just put me on somebody. I'm looking at this new Baby King. I never heard that, man.
I don't know exactly. I don't know.
Only person that's signed with Aftermath right now, or Dre, in the game and fucking shit up is Kendrick Lamar.
Come on.
And the nigga Anderson Peak, that one that's the song with The Game.
Yeah. I know he's talking about.
His name is out there, but he been around for a while. I didn't know that, but he been around for a little minute. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean to cut y'all off though, but look, hey, this shit good. It's been good, y'all. Listen, we gotta cut it short. We can't, you know what I'm saying, running on time. You get what I'm saying?
ALLGAS podcast.
ALLGAS podcast.
Yeah,
we're gonna end this episode by saying DMX is better than Tupac.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to Pac. RP to both of them.
It's all love.
ALLGAS podcast. He got the God. Molly P.
Hey, man.
GQ.
Make sure y'all comment. Listen to this. Y'all tell me what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Comment below.
Like, comment.
Get a part of the conversation. You get what I'm saying?
Follow. You already know, man.
And I give y'all feedback. Give y'all feedback on that one topic. DMX or Tupac. All y'all gotta do is put DMX or Tupac in the comments.
That's all you gotta say.
Sure. We go tally that up at the end of the day.
Man, it's been nothing but love,
Run
man. Hey, D Gully the guy, Queese in the building. Hey, it's your boy Marley P.
Signing off.
About to take it out. Signing off, Gully. Any final words, my dog?
Oh, make sure y'all like and subscribe to the
Turn
channel.
your notifications on.
Hey, ALLGAS podcast. Alecto Lofi.
Alecto Lofi. You already did.
For nobody. Change your mind, change your life. We outie.
Let's get out.
Tap in. You know it. Tap in. You know it. Tap in. You know it. You know it. You know it. I'm a big